What's up, football fanatics, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into the incredible and at times unbelievable story of a club that's redefined dominance in the modern game. Forget what you think you know about the Sky Blue Giants for a second, because our journey begins not with roaring crowds and multi-million-pound transfers, but with a humble mission on the streets of Manchester back in 1880. Founded by members of St. Mark's Church in West Gorton, this wasn't just about kicking a ball around, it was about community, about offering an escape from the harsh realities of alcoholism and gang violence that plagued the local area. Imagine that, a football club born out of pure social good, and they weren't just building community, they were building a winning team. In 1904, this fledgling club etched its name in history by becoming the first Manchester club to lift a major trophy. The FA Cup against Bolton Wanderers, a nail-biting 1-0 victory that sent shockwaves through the city. After a fiery setback that destroyed their Hyde Road ground, City found a new home in 1923, the legendary Main Road. For 80 years, this was their fortress, and it was from here that they tasted further glory. The 1930s saw their first league title in 1937, followed by another iconic FA Cup win in 1956. And speaking of iconic, who remembers the incredible story of Bert Trautmann, the German goalkeeper who, with a broken neck, played on and secured that FA Cup, pure grit and determination. Then came the era that truly ignited the blue half of Manchester, the 1960s and 70s. Under the masterful management of Joe Mercer and Malcolm Allison, City embarked on what we now call their first golden era. This was a team that played with flair, with swagger. They clinched the first division title on the final day of the 1967-68 season. Imagine the drama. And in 1969-70, they achieved something remarkable, becoming the first English club ever to win a European trophy and a domestic cup in the same season, the European Cup, Winners' Cup, and the League Cup. This era was defined by a legendary trio, the Holy Trinity, Colin Bell, Francis Lee, and Mike Summerby. These were true City legends. But football is a roller coaster, isn't it? After that glittering period, City entered what fans affectionately, or perhaps not so affectionately, call the yo-yo years. A long stretch of instability, with promotions and relegations becoming a familiar, frustrating rhythm. In 1998, the unthinkable happened. City dropped to the third tier of English football for the first and only time in their history. A dark chapter. But then, in 1999, a moment of pure, unadulterated drama, the Gillingham playoff final. A seemingly lost cause turned into a miraculous comeback, a victory that ignited a revival and eventually paved the way back to the top flight. And in 2003, a new era began with a move to a new home, the stadium that would become known as the Etihad, and then everything changed. In 2008, a seismic shift occurred. The takeover by the Abu Dhabi United Group, led by the visionary Sheikh Mansour, transformed Manchester City from a club with a proud history into a global footballing superpower. Suddenly, the impossible became possible. Who can forget 93-20, Sergio Aguero's last gasp winner against QPR in 2012, securing City's first league title in 44 years?